Rick, the stage is set for what could be one of the biggest sports weekends in Seattle history, if not the. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Amanda and Charlie and David. Yeah, it's going to be a huge weekend. Mariners winning the American League West. We took care of that, sweeping aside the Colorado Rockies. And now they're ready to go in the first round, which would be the division series beginning on Saturday, either at 1 o'clock in the afternoon if the Red Sox advance, or 5:30 in the evening if the Yankees advance. And, of course, Sunday we will play at 5:08. So they're getting ready. They had the little inter-squad game yesterday in which Ichiro played right field. Gino hit a home run. Cal hit another home run, which they counted. But this team is fired up and ready to go. They're just waiting to see who they're going to play because Cleveland and Detroit, that series is tied at 1 apiece. So we'll have to wait and see which team they play come Saturday. But they're going to be at home, and which is a good thing.
Rick, would you have any preference, Detroit or Cleveland? If you're the Mariners, do you have a preference on which team to play? Who seems like they're better suited for the Mariners?
Yeah, I think the right answer, David, is the Mariners really don't care. But if I had a preference, I would say maybe Cleveland. I mean, you got Skubal making a few starts. However, the Mariners defeated Skubal twice, this year. So they really don't care. Whoever you're going to play, it's going to be one of the 6 best teams in the American League, and you got to face them at some time. So I think they're ready for. If it's going to be Cleveland, they're going to be ready for the Guardians. If it's the Tigers, they're going to be ready for the Tigers and Skubal again. And the fans are going to come out. It's going to be a sellout crowd, and they had about 5,000 fans at the game last night. I was there until the game started, and you could just feel the excitement and the electricity. When I drove up to the ballpark yesterday, fans were lined up outside of T-Mobile Park. So that's going to really help out the players as well. But it's good. No matter who they play, beginning on Saturday, it's going to be exciting, buddy.
Where did the idea for this scrimmage come up? I really don't remember this in 2001 happening.
No, it really came from a couple of guys that were with the Atlanta Braves last year, for the previous 8 or 9 years. Now there are hitting coaches along with Edgar Martinez. So it's an idea brought to the Mariners from Kevin Seitzer and Bobby Magianis, who had a bye week when they were with the Atlanta Braves, and they decided to, how do we stay healthy? How do we, get our rest but don't have any rust? And so they came up with the scrimmage game idea. So we kind of used that. They gave us a great idea to do that, and for a reason and a way for the ball club to stay ready. You still want to keep your eyes sharp and your hands sharp and your timing. You want to see some fastballs, live fastballs in the batter's box. So it really came from them, and it worked for them. So I think it worked for the ball club yesterday afternoon, and it's going to work again for tonight's game.
Rick, you mentioned it briefly, but did you ever think you'd see Ichiro all suited up out there in right field again? What a moment.
You know what, Amanda, I think that he could go out there on Saturday, get in the game, and get a base hit. I really do. He's 51 years old. He's still in great shape, but he's out there every day during a home game during the season. He's got his workout stuff on. He goes shags fly balls. He just loves it. The guy's in the Hall of Fame, but he wants to be there to help out the guys on the team if they want to talk about preparation and about hitting and the mental aspect of the game of baseball, which he's off the charts, when he played, all these years with the Mariners. So, yeah, I wasn't surprised. I thought it was a great idea to get him in the ball game to play a little right field. Didn't hit, but, was able to play in that inter-squad game, but along with some of the top prospects in the organization like Colt Emerson. So that was fun for the fans to see, and I'm looking forward to the game tonight.
Rick, we know what the team has been doing to prepare for this weekend's matchup. What do you do in preparation? Do you have any special superstitions leading into postseason that's different from regular season? Are the Cheetos involved still?
Yeah, definitely the Cheetos will be involved, and we were contacted by the folks with Cheetos. They want to catch fire with our Cheetos superstition. So I don't know what's going to happen yet. The radio station is maybe working something out with them.
Goodness.
So
it's
not finalized yet. I don't know if they're going to do it or not, but we're going to have a lot of fun. But the Cheetos will definitely be there. They had a great impact on the games the last 3 weeks, winning 17 games out of 20. Jerry DiPoto would bring them into our booth before every game, and it seemed to work out. I think the Cheetos company wants to catch fire with us as well. So it's just a fun thing. But I'm getting, as far as my notes, David, half ready. I got our notes ready. Now I'm just waiting to see if I should prepare for Cleveland or Detroit, and we'll find out later on today when they play Game 3 of their best-of-3 series in Cleveland.
Okay, Rick, let's talk about the good guys. Mariners, what are you looking for on Saturday in terms of who's going to be the starting pitcher? What do we know about Brian Wu?
Yeah, Brian Wu is going to throw a bullpen session today. They want him to get on the mound and throw a bullpen session and then face some live hitters in a simulated game, I'm sure, and then maybe even throw another bullpen session. He is going to be on the playoff roster for the division series, so that's a good sign. He's got inflammation in his pec muscle on his right side. I saw him in the hallway the other day. He was on the phone, and I gave him a thumbs up, and he gave me a thumbs up back, so that was a good sign. But they want him to throw a bullpen today and maybe even another one, so he will not start in games 1 or 2, but he is on the roster, and they believe that he will be in a game either 3 or 4 of the division series. So that's a great sign.
Rick, about 4 o'clock this morning, I shouted across the newsroom, David! Because he wants me to ask who you want the Mariners to see in the World Series. And I said, come on, one game at a time, right? But if we were to make it to the World Series, who would you want to play?
Well, it doesn't matter. The Phillies, I think, were the best team that I saw. The Dodgers, of course, we just saw them at the end of the season. That would be a huge series. But the Phillies, I think, are going to be there. I'm hoping the Mariners. I think the Mariners can be there. They have the team to get there. We've never been, and this is a team that will get us to the World Series. I don't care who they play. This place is going to, go crazy. The city's going to go nuts, and I can't wait to see that happen because I believe this is a team with Danny Wilson as the manager and that coaching staff and the guys on this team. They're ready to get you to the World Series.
Well, Rick, you were the person that I was making my commentary about last Friday. You have been such a great announcer for this team. You wear your heart on your sleeve, and you're a fan of the team, which so many of us appreciate. And I just want you to know, Rick, that if you had told me 30 years ago, listening to you in 1995 call the ALDS, you told me 30 years ago I would be talking to you before the Mariners go to the ALDS, I wouldn't have believed you. We love you, Rick, and we are so excited about what's about to happen this weekend.
Oh, man, I can't sleep at night. It's like Christmas morning the next day, Christmas Eve. I just can't wait to get there. On Saturday, it's either Saturday afternoon or Saturday night for that first game against Cleveland, or Detroit. But the fans are going to be there. And it's just, I'm so happy for the fans. It's been such a long time to win the division, 24 years. They got to the playoffs 3 years ago as a wild card team and won in Toronto. That was exciting. But now this team can take the fans and the city and this entire Northwest region to another level this year, and it starts on Saturday afternoon or Saturday night. We'll find out, but I'm excited for the fans, and I'm excited for this team. They're ready.
Who knows where we'll be when we chat next week, but we can't wait. Boy, this is fun.
It is, man. It's a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see what happens here beginning on Saturday against either Cleveland or Detroit.